sweet. Now this came from Toa, hunter gatherer. Well, you can see up there I've got the Prowler 13, my dear old dad's kayak. I've got a couple of rods and a life jacket, a few bits in the back. Hopefully we can catch some fish. Ideally I'd like to catch more fish than I did yesterday, which was 3, which fed us last night. I'd like to catch enough fish so I can give some to my dad and some to Awi and some to friends that don't have fish. But I can tell you one thing, I am very happy about being back out doing what we do, harvesting our own food. So I've just pulled up at Ruby Bay where I was going to go for a fish, and the first thing I always do before I go fishing is I have a look out to sea, see if any birds are working the water. And as you can see straight out here, there's a whole lot of seagulls and blackback gulls actually sitting on the top of the water, but no action. And they've been there the last few days. So whether they're waiting for fish to come in or they're there for some reason, they could be sheltering, but they're not really hunting for anything. So the fact they're not active suggests that's not probably a great place to go chasing kahawai. Way further way out to sea I can see the odd sort of bird diving, too far to pick up on the GoPro. Straight out there it looks like a gannet, and there's probably some kahawai far out, but it's too far for me to go to risk paddling that far just to come get out there and find they've gone. You need to have a boat with a motor on if you're going to chase birds. That's the Mapua entrance over there where that white is. If you can see that there, just around that side of it. There's a couple of guys out in kayaks right out there fishing. So what they're fishing for, I don't know. They might be putting some burley down trying to get a late snapper, or they could be fishing for, you do get the odd gurnard out there, but they're definitely out there. I don't go off what other people are doing though. I go off what's going on the top of the water as far as fish goes. They could have fish finders and they may have found some fish below them, but I'm not really seeing anything that's making me 100% want to put the energy into going out there just blind fishing, because I want to get fish. So when it's like that and the tide's coming in, my go-to is always the inlet. There's about 4 places in the Mapua channel where, as the kahawai come up to feed on the sprats and small fish, if you stand there you will catch a kahawai. Now the best probably place if you haven't got a boat is actually right off the point at Grossie's Point, and I've caught heaps off there. But generally I don't fish there when I've got the kayak on the roof. I like to separate myself from people and go somewhere that's a bit more private. Bit of a shout out to Kitty Shiner in Littleton. Kitty, I've got to apologise, your order for your Clay Tall Story shirt is a bit late. We only could get these bags just yesterday from here, and everything's been held up with a post, so it's going there now, mate. It's on its way to you. There's your black shirt. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for the order. And if anybody else wants one, just look in the description box below and go into our shop and get a Clay Tall Story shirt. It's pretty awesome. It's Bruno's ass, and I chose it for a logo because pretty much most things I make a dog's ass of them. Right, let's go fishing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grossie's Point, one of my favourite places in the world. I spend a lot of time here, and my screen has got rubbish on it. Excuse me. Is that better? I hope so. Wow. Well, it's calm and it's beautiful and the water is clear as. Other than a shag flying over the point and one fishing off there, there's no sign at all of kahawai driving small fish to the top of the water and birds feeding off it. Just not a sign. And if I pan around this side here, and you won't see from here, but there's a whole lot of spoonbills, so white ones in the far distance there, just parked up. They're not feeding, so it's very quiet. There's nothing on the top of the water. It's probably not going to be ideal to go for a fish, but you don't know if you don't try, do you? So let's put this beast in the water and have a crack at it. I've got a couple of favourite places here. This point right here, you'll catch kahawai off there. That's one of the popular places. Another place is that far point over there. Often you'll catch fish around there, and I see someone's got a net up there they put. And the other place, which is the island across the Bird Island, off that point you never really catch big ones, but you do catch a lot of small ones here. I don't know why that always attracts a smaller fish. If you want to catch a bigger one this side of the channel, or even the entrance of the Mapua channel if you're in the area, The Bird Island, the reason I like to go over there is because it's private and it's quiet and you get away from people. But if you want to get the bigger fish, the mouth is always better for bigger fish. They're everywhere. I mean, they come right up, they feed, they go out. So it's not just one place. There's different feeding points they have. And it's generally where the smaller fish are. Right, let's put some in the water. Just smoking up my line now. And while I'm doing this, I'll have a wee talk to you about what's going on. Don't know who these guys are. Well, those guys that went past in the boat that are right down there are checking on that net that's been set there. One of my mates has set that. I'm just going to see if they're going to pull up the buoy. I'm pretty sure they are. And it's their job, making sure it's in the legal place and all that. That's what they're doing, all right. They're having a look at it. They're putting a boat hook out to pull it up. They're probably going to check the writing on the side of it and all the rest of it. Yep, they sure are. So they're back doing their job. That explains why they're in a motorised vessel. Oh, this is what I wanted. And there goes Math coming in, back in over there. But check me mate's net. I gave him a friendly phone call just to give him a heads up. It's always good to let your mates know in case someone's going to talk to him, but he'll be all good. He's pretty much a good rooster as far as sticking to the legalities of fishing and all that. And I am going to set my rudder. This is not the right way to do it, but it works okay for me. Give it a wee tap. Once I get further out here, I'm going to tow a line around. There is just no bird life whatsoever. Be a bit more sun smarter and put that one on. New Zealand sun is a killer. Anyway, a few people have asked me about some of the stuff I'm using on the boat. Before I start fishing, I just want to show you. Some of you have said, why do I carry the personal locator beacon when I'm fishing just around in here? The reason is that when shit goes down and stuff goes wrong, it's never something you plan for. Like if I saw Kahawai further out the channel as I was out there, I might start to head out and then I might follow them, and then I might find myself in a situation where I didn't know what the hell was going on. So having this on board here, it's just a lifesaver. So this and also the handheld phone, two forms of communication, and we're covered. How you going?
How you doing, alright? Nice day for it.
That's a bloody ripper, man. Nice to be back out again.
Yeah, been missing it, eh?
You're checking a few nets, are you?
Oh, just a couple, yeah, because some people are looking for ways to sort of not short, so...
Yeah, oh, good job.
Yeah.
See you later.
Good luck, mate. You're heading out.
Yeah, I'm just going over to here, I think.
Oh, yeah.
You see any... What's that?
Do you need a measuring stick?
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind one. Yeah, no, it'd be bloody good. Just in the off chance I catch a kingfish, because I can never guess what 75 is.
No, it's always a bit of a hard one, isn't it?
Thanks, guys.
Best, mate. Good
Can I
luck.
ask a question? Are you guys like voluntary or are you paid for what you do?
We're full time.
You're full time. Yeah, I've met you before at sea actually. I met you about probably 3 or 4 years ago, and I was fishing off the Boulder Bank, and I just caught a massive big carrot. It was like 55, like big one.
Yep.
And there was another guy on the boat with you, and he said to me, "What bait are you guys using?" And I said to him, "Oh, I can't tell you." But it was a. But I remember you were the captain. You were the guy at the wheel.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was reasonable.
Yep. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember you were actually the guy, and you had about 4 other guys. I think they were volunteers on board.
Oh,
Yeah.
but a big carrot off the Boulder Bank rings a bell, and you got
Yeah.
a familiar face, so
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, well, hopefully today you do the same, mate. Well,
yeah.
Kingfish
I'm
today.
trying to catch a Kahawai. Haven't seen any bird action though.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, have a good one.
Yeah, enjoy, mate. Good luck, eh?
See you later.
All the best,
Cheers. Cheerio. Nice boat, isn't it? Bloody cracker. Yeah, I've ran into him before. Beauty. So these go up to 75 because that's as long as a kingfish is, which is what you need to know. And there it goes there. You can maybe stick it there. No, we're going to stick it side there. Find a place somewhere. Must have though. Right, we'll put a line down and start fishing. Always like to get a little bit of momentum up before I stick my lure in, just so it doesn't end up on the bloody bottom again. And I put it directly behind myself like that. Lovely. You never know, we might just get a lucky fish on the way up. Gonna head up the channel wee way. My mates from MAF just slowly cruising along, checking everything out. Ah, feels good to get the arms going again after so long. I feel I've lost a lot of paddling condition. Bit of fishing will get that up. the body knows it hasn't been kayak fishing for a while. I've only been out twice since we went to level 3 alert, and I have deteriorated as far as my strength goes. You don't use it, you lose it. Right, let's try and put this out again and see if we can maybe get lucky as I go up the channel. No birds working around here, but better to be out here trying and sitting home bloody working. Oh shit. She good? She's good. I love that nice cool fresh morning air. Feels so good in the body and in the lungs. God, it's good to be alive sometimes. Over here we've got Crazy Horse Island, also known as Bullivant Island. Straight in front of me we've got Rabbit Island. And yes, there are rabbits on Rabbit Island. It's also pigs, and there used to be deer at one stage too. Do I hunt the pigs on the island? No, I haven't got a permit for it. Would I like to hunt them? Not that fussed, to be honest. They feed off what's in the sewage ponds on there, so as far as good eating go, I don't know how they'd rate, to be honest. I think a better place is like all those mountains over there for getting nice fresh game. I have seen the odd pig on the beach, and Poe jumped off one night and scragged one when we were floundering. I just let it go and carried on. I didn't even stick it, just a wee one. So this point here often has a lot of bigger fish around it. For some reason the bigger ones on this side and the little ones on that side, I don't know why. Maybe it attracts bigger fish that they eat. I don't know what it is. So I'm going to just shoot on down here and head around a circle. Still haven't had a strike at all. Doesn't surprise me. There's no real bird life around feeding like birds diving or anything. Nothing on the top of the water, nothing to indicate there's fish, but they come up here, so you don't try, you don't know, do you? And what a great way to spend the day trying to catch a fish, even if you don't catch one. Magic. Currently I'm paddling with the current, so my land speed's much faster than it was before, because the tide is coming in up here now. Well, I've been going for about a solid hour and the tide's slowing down. I've come in around here, right up here, no strikes at all. Not surprising. I can see the odd thing on the water up in front of me here, so I don't know whether that's small fish or I don't know if it's a tide, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to park up over on that point in there by the marshes and put a line out and just see, because it did look like something small just here. It could be where the water's going over the rock. Something is feeding in there, I'm sure of it. I can see something now as I get closer, just in here. First time I've actually seen anything. Very, very minute ripple on the top of the water. I don't know if it's little fish. Let's get closer, we'll find out. You can see what I'm looking at here. Then you can see there's some bubbles, some ripple. What's going on there? What is that? Or is it just shallow water we're going over? Something definitely in the water just here. Look, what is that? Is that little fish? It represents little fish, doesn't it? Look at that on the top of the water. Can you guys see that in the picture there? I don't know if you can see that. Just here. It's very shallow water, but I'm sure there's little fish there. There is indeed. Look at that there. Small little fish on the surface of the water. Getting over some reasonably shallow water now. See the bottom quite clearly. Might be worth having a try just around here. Just seen a fish rise in front of me here. The first one I've seen out here today, believe it or not. So this is where we're going. This is the first time I've seen something just in here. So what was it? I don't know. We're gonna park up in here and have a fish off the bank. Probably as good a place as any. Oh, we're snagged. Yeah, we're snagged. I slowed down too much. Okay, we better go and get that in. Or maybe I can walk it around. See if we can walk it first. Save myself paddling back out. I'll try that, and then if that doesn't work, we'll have to paddle back out. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. I don't want to lose this lure. Go in the opposite direction. Tide's still got a long way to come in, so I thought it was actually in more than it is, but maybe it's not a very high tide today. She's coming off. Oh, gonna be bloody lucky, I think. Oh no, we got it. We got it. There's a feeling of satisfaction, eh? Didn't lose me liver. I'll do some land-based fishing right here. That's where I saw the fish. It's as good as any. Oh, I love casting this rod. It's a cracker, look at that. First cast off the land, maybe it makes a difference, probably not. Gotta try everything, eh? Keep changing the pattern until you catch a fish, that's my rule. Let's put it where we saw the fish down here. Maybe there's something feeding down that side. Yeah, it's about right place. Fish on, fish on, fish on, yes. Nice. Nice fish. Stay on, mate, stay on. Oh, I'm just gonna keep the pressure. Not too hard. Once he jumps out of the water, that's when he's gonna spit it. Feels like a decent sized one. Oh, he's not that big, but he's big enough. Be a feed. Let's keep the pressure on. Stay on, mate, stay on. Come on, in you come on. Oh, that's it. Come on, keep going. Oh, yes, you beauty. Happy days. Happy days. Perfect eating size. Oh, nice fish. These little wee ones are my favourite. Great sashimi fish. And he's well and truly hooked too, he isn't coming off. Nice little fish. Well, if we catch more of those, it'll be a bloody good day's fishing. Because I've just started fishing here now. Go and put them in the tank. Nice little fish. Perfect. These are my favourite eating size kahawai. Too good to smoke. They're a nice sashimi fish in the bin. Look at that. That's a meal. Woohoo! Not a biggie. That's the size I want, mate. Stay on. Got to keep the pressure on. They're such good fun to catch, aren't they? Oh, that's a nice eating fish, that one there. I hope I don't lose him. That's the best eater right there. Come on, mate. He's not on yet. Well, country mile, I've lost a lot just here, eh? Just got to keep the right pressure, not too hard. Oh, he's only just hooked under his gill too. He's not even in his face. There we go. Nice. That's what we want. Yeah, perfect eating size. Nice sashimi fish. And he didn't even have it in his mouth. He's actually fell hooked.
Oh well. Enjoy.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, nice fish. Stay on, mate, stay on. Feeding right now. Stay on. Oh, hooked in the same place as the last one. Exactly the same place as the last one, almost like deja vu. Look at that. That's number 3. Interesting they're getting hooked there, isn't it? It's right where the last one got hooked. It's almost like they're going over the top of it. Nice wee fish. You can see that kayak's just about bloody deeper. Put him in. Number 3. There we go. Oh, I don't know. If it's the same size as the last one, I'll be happy, but no, there's a bit of pressure there. Bit of pressure. Bit of pressure. Yeah. Or maybe not, maybe it's wishful thinking. It's just the way it's pulling. He's coming in towards me, here he comes. Is he going to stay on? No, he's about the same size, I think. They've got some fighting in these little fish. There he goes. Gonna get him up. Oh, come on, mate. Want to get, oh, he's just hooked very lightly, very lightly. Very lightly. Come on up, here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm just loving this. I'll get fish to give to other people now. Nice eating size again. And he was hooked, this time in the mouth, which is a bit different than the last 2 that were hooked under their gill. There he goes. Put him in here, my phone's ringing. Who's this? So are we? I'm just filming, that's why I'm rolling, so you're on this video. I was just filming and I had it as as I was putting it in, you were ringing me. So I'm going to keep on fishing because I'm going to get some fish for you. That's what I want to do. So I'll keep fishing while they're biting now, sweetheart, okay?
Okay.
And I'll talk to you later, and hopefully I will bring you some fish home this time.
Oh, great.
Okay, see you later, bye.
Enjoy it.
Bye.
Yeah.
She'll be so happy. She'll be so happy. She loves fish and she's had nothing fresh since lockdown, so I'm going to keep fishing so I can get some for her. Okay. We're catching a nice sized fish, but just for fun, it'd be nice to catch a real big bastard, wouldn't it? Because there's some good ones out here. You get some donkeys of fish out here. And when you catch those really big ones, they give you some fight. They really do. And just getting them in is hard because they win sometimes. They jump often and you end up watching them spit the bloody lure. But they're out there. They sure are. Well, that's a good cast. Come on, mate. Any takers? We know there's kahawai out there. Any takers? Any takers? Come on. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. Is that bigger? I feel like the same size as the last one, but they got some fight, these little fish. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. He's fighting good. Oh yeah, stay on, baby, stay on, stay on. I haven't lost one yet, but I expect I will soon. Can't have this strike of luck forever. This is gonna be so good. Come on, mate. Oh yeah, oh yes. There he goes. Just trying to shake it. Oh, he's got some fight. Come on, mate, come on. Let's get you in, eh? Don't come off, come to daddy. Oh, he's fighting like fury. If I get this guy, it's be a bloody miracle. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yes, he's the biggest one so far. About the same. Oh, he just come off now. Look at that, I was so lucky. Oh, just the pressure went off. Just pressure went off and he just come off. Oh yeah, fat ass. Fat ass. We're just doing it, man. This is fat ass. We're doing it. In the bin. Gotta keep fishing. He's the biggest by country mile. Look at that. Beauty. Woohoo! I'm stoked. The person fishing on the other side I've been watching hasn't caught anything yet, and she's bait fishing. So this time of the year lure fishing works better. Oh, we're on. We got hit just then. Oh, that's looking good. That's fighting. It's fighting. Feels like, oh, it's a good scrapping fish. Look at that. Oh, stay on. Yes, stay on. Let's keep the pressure on. Pressure. Oh, it's fighting like fury, man. It's really, it feels like a bigger fish. It could be a bigger one. It's gone out to the point. I know, actually bigger fish. Oh yeah, stay on, buddy. It's got some fight in it. Just don't know until you get him in. There he goes. Yeah, he's a good fish. He's a good fish. That'll be the biggest one so far. Oh, it's just in his lip. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's fighting. He's gone out again. Come on, mate. That's the biggest one so far. Yeah, it's a beauty. He's fighting. He didn't want to come in. He wants to stay out there. He's trying to get out of his mouth. There he goes. He's a beauty. Look at this guy. By a country mile the biggest. Everyone's just getting bigger all the time. And look where he's hooked under the gill again. Just sitting in there. Just there. Look. Just fell out. Look at that. Keeping the pressure on, man. Look at that fish. Oh, you fat bastard. That's a cracker. That's a ripper. Do you know how many people that will feed? You ripper. In you go. Oh, stoked. Fucking stoked. Back on. It's happening all the time. And it feels like again. Oh, hard to tell. Really hard to tell. Because they can just trick you sometimes. Look, he's going up. Keeping that rod. Just the pressure on all the time. Wants to run. Oh, yeah. Wants to run. It's just another eater. He's going round circles. Oh, just came off now. That was lucky. You nearly got to freedom, didn't you, bud? But not quite. Not quite. I should be bleeding those, but I haven't got time. I should be bleeding them, but I'm fishing while the fish are there. I've caught all those fish inside about 8 or 9 minutes. and I'm not stopping till I've reached a good amount, and I'll bleed them later. Just got hit again. Oh yes, here we go again. Today's a good day, folks. Today's a good day. Hell yeah. Not a biggie, but it'll be a keeper. Oh, here we come, here we come. Come on, mate. Yeah, not a biggie, but we'll keep you. Oh yeah, perfect eating size again. Look at this. Oh, and he just come off like that. Keeping the pressure on so important. Oh mate, stay still. Nice fat eating size. I'm feeling sorry for the person on the other side of me because I'm catching these fish. Look at these fish. I'm catching these fish and that person's watching me. They're catching nothing. I feel a bit guilty. On again. Not a biggie by the feel of it, but a running fish. They play him. Let's get pressure on. You know how easy they come off out here. Keep pressure on. It's gonna run up. Gonna run up. There we go. Here he comes. Here he comes. Gotta keep him on. Oh, he's just gilled again. And there we go. Just like that. Boom. He wasn't going anywhere, was he? He's hooked two ways. He's hooked in there. Another nice one for the pot. We're just smashing them today. That's my spot right there. That will catch fish right there. Here we go. Who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? Come on, I want a big one. Oh, we're on. We hit. Nice. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He feels a bit bigger. And I can see a stingray in the water too. Get some weight there. Is he fell hooked or is he just a big bastard? He's playing differently. I think we hooked him in a funny place. We haven't lost one yet. Oh, he's got some fight. He's got some fight. Yeah, he's got some fight, this guy. I don't think he's a particularly big fish. I just think he's got some fight on him. He's going crazy. There we go. Smashing it. G'day, mate. Just a wee fish, but a fighter. Another eater. So the pants I'm wearing are cactus pants. They're canvas pants. They're really good for fishing and really good for hunting. And in the bin. And the shirt I'm wearing is from FNQ Hooked. They sent it to me. Thanks guys. We'll carry on. And again. I'm really enjoying this fishing, folks. I've got to tell you, I'm loving it. Just loving it. So good to be out here having a win. Doesn't happen always, I can tell you. So good to be out here. It's also good to see my fellow Kiwis out here enjoying the water again. And it's absolutely magic out here, just magic. I think this is one of the most enjoyable fishing days I've had in a long time. The weather's perfect, it's absolutely perfect. The fish are taking the lure. And we're on now. Strike as I'm talking. I lost it. I haven't lost many, lost that one. Yep, that was not a bad strike. You can see why I'm enjoying this so much. Look at this water, it's just beautiful. It's like a perfect 10 out of 10 situation for fishing. Doesn't happen very often, I can tell you. So when it does, I enjoy it. And this place I'm casting to seems to be the hit point around there, so I'm thinking there's a few kahawai just feeding off smaller fish there now. Fish on. Not a biggie. Hasn't started to run yet. Just a small one. It's coming towards me. That makes life easier for us all. Just a wee one. It's about the size we're catching here. And he's off already. Perfect eating size fish. Just we're catching some fish today. Going to be feeding everybody. Well, that was pretty bloody awesome. I'm gonna go over to the houseboat and cook up a feed because I'm hungry. I don't need to catch any more. I've caught bloody heaps. I don't know how many, but quite a few. Now, some of you will be saying, well, why aren't you bleeding them, Clay? Firstly, I don't really care if they bleed or not. And secondly, he likes the blood for sashimi. And thirdly, I don't want to stop fishing. I want to keep on fishing rather than muck around with a knife. So that's why I didn't bleed them. I don't care about a bit of blood. Jeez, I'm a hunter. The hunters worry about a bit of blood. Right, let's go. I'm going to take you guys over to my houseboat and we're going to cook up a feed because I'm a hungry boy. One day I'm going to fall off doing that. That day's not today though. Put these back in the truck. That's a lot to eat for me today. Yeah, that could be my fish today to eat. This guy here, it's Ichium. Some dead. Drop his guts out. Don't worry, it's only nerves. I've ickied him, he's dead as. And just going to drop that out here. A bit of blood. And then I'm going to cook them on the houseboat. Before I get the houseboat, I'm going to drop my fish off at my truck. They're in water with some ice, a bag of ice in there. And after I've cooked up this guy and made sure everything's okay on my houseboat, I'm going to drop the rest of the fish off. I'll paddle back here, drop the rest of the fish off to people that need them. Beautiful little bay, isn't it? Just so peaceful. All the native trees. For some fish dishes I keep the skin, for others I don't. Today I'm doing a very quick bit of kahawai in the pan, and I can't really be stuffed mucking around with scaling and stuff. And so I'm just going to take the skin off like this. Try to get as close to the bone as I can. Flip that over. On the edge of the board, just run that along like there. And you're just going to fill it with the skin off. So now, with that there, we're going to take off the rib cage just under there. We don't need those bones. And I always feed that to my dogs because it's good. And then I come up here, just up the inside there, and there's a few wee bones. Well, you probably can't see from that angle. But there's a few wee bones just in there, and you end up with a fillet. Actually, end up with two. It's got a wee split in the end of it looking like that there. But there's no bones in that. And I'll save those bits. Nothing gets wasted. I keep the whole lot of the fish. Keep the whole lot. So you probably notice when I'm taking the skin off here, at no time to actually take the skin off the actual fish. It stays on the frame of the fish. And everyone's got their methods. People have got different things. This is the right way, that's the wrong way. There's no right or wrong way, just whatever works for you. So my father used to say, son, there's more than one way to skin a cat, and he's dead right. Although people love to correct you when they see you doing something they think you can do better. Because when they see you do something that it's not quite working their way, they don't get their satisfaction they used to getting in their brains. It's as simple as that. And there goes our fillet there without. And that one there, actually, I managed to take most of the bones off. There's a few just in the end here, but just about got all of them. And this will be a nice one for the pan. There it goes. And I'm pretty sure that's a bonus fillet. And there's the blood that I got because I didn't bleed it properly. And you know what? couldn't give a stuff. Can do this. Can do this. And there goes my fish. Good chomping and chewing. When you live on a boat and you catch fish and you have a garden, one of the things you've got to have in your garden is this dill. This is just about past use by date, but still these tips here, no, they're good, they're really good. So it goes really well with fish, dill. So I'm just picking some now for my fish. I'm taking these nice tips off this plant here, and they will be really complementary to this dish. Another thing which is complementary, which is just about stuffed, that's my parsley here. See, the parsley's not looking flash, but we're gonna get this. This will be right. Take that as well. It's not flash. Oh, it's still going. It's amazing because the other plants all died. The pot fell in the water, and what else was in there? I had some basil that died straight away. That's what the basil looks like now. It's buggered, and the coriander died. But the parsley can handle a bit of salt. That's interesting, isn't it? Also got some nice lettuces which I'm going to have with this dish. My pan is heating, so here's my dill and my parsley. Please excuse the filleting knife for the kitchen knife. And then we're going to put the dill and mix it all up. Make some nice hedge clippings to go on our fish. We've got a crisis. The salt. She's finished. Turn this pan down. It's that ready to explode. So we're out of salt. So we have got this Cajun seasoning, which I've had in here for ages and ages, which is bloody good. So we're going to use that. Put our fish and the herbs. We're going to need a few more herbs. Just mix them up like that. And because we haven't got salt, well, we've got some, but bugger all. Now, there's a little bit coming out of there. We might just make a little bit, but we're going to have this stuff here, which is it's my daughter's favourite. It's my stepmom's favourite. It's everybody's favourite, I think. And mixed up with those herbs, it's going to be good chomping and chewing. A few more on there. Righto, fish in a hot pan of hot fat. Oops, laid away from myself. Goes in very, very quickly, and it gets cooked very, very quickly. Just like that. Smash it in the pan. Smash it in the pan. I've got this nice little thing up here. I got this at the Nelson Market. Somebody made that, isn't that cool? I actually like Kahawai raw, so I'm not cooking it too much, but while it's doing that, turn it over again. I'm going to go and get something out of the garden, some salad, a little bit of each. These have really served me well. I've been eating these for honestly so long, and it just seems like you take leaves off the bottom and they grow new ones. Just keep on. Oh, this one's a bit stuffed. We'll get some chomping out of that. They've given me so much, unbelievable really. They're just about the end by day. Look, that's just a bit dead there. Yeah, not much left, but I've just been getting so much off these plants. Really, I have. They produce and produce. Want a salad? Some of you, some of you, some of you. Getting a hell of a feed of salad here. That one's got some good stuff on it. Good chopping and chewing off that. It's just about stuffed that plant, and I reckon we could just about take all of that off there. Yeah, might get one more feed off it. I've got some chives which I'm not having today, and I've also got this spring onion still. I've removed my leaves that were a bit dodgy from the salad. There they go there. I'll put the rest on the plate, and we're good to eat. It's actually cooked with the herbs, but we're just going to sprinkle that over the top of it too. I must bring my lemon plant. I've got a couple, and I must bring one down on the boat because I like to have lemon with olive oil in my salad. This time it's just olive oil, and that'll be fine. That's off at the table. We take for granted quite often the things in life that we just don't ever stop to think about, like food in Western society. When in so many other countries it's day to day, hand to mouth. You work from one day to the next to get some food. Something as simple as a piece of lettuce that we can grow, or some olive oil you can put on it. Oh, that's nice. Absolutely delicious with the olive oil. And the luxury to be able to go out and just do this. Go out and catch fish like this This is a great way to break your fast. I'm telling you, man, Kahawai, or Kahawai, if you want to say it, is one of the most underrated fish in New Zealand. That is just divine. With the dill, and the parsley, and the olive oil, my God. Cajun spice coming through too. That's a trick in itself, man. That stuff's good. If you can get it, get that Cajun spice. It really adds to everything. That's a 10 out of 10 as far as fish goes. I'm loving this. This is like something you'd have at a really high class restaurant. And it's so simple. Parsley and dill go really well with fish. Get a wee plant. If you're a fisherman, get a wee dill plant and parsley and chop it up and try it, and you'll know what I mean. I'm wishing I'd taken 2 fish in. Now normally I'd be parking up for the night here, lighting the fire and getting ready to do my edit video for you guys, but today I've caught so many fish. I want to give fish to people who have looked after me, and also people who can't get fish themselves. So Aoi can't fish herself. I have taught her, but she still can't really do it, and I know she loves it. And also Sister Margaret, the nurse that stops in on me, who's been dropping off different things. I want to give her some fish. And her sister Hilary, who runs the Wakefield homestead, who's dropped off lots of stuff for me and really cared for me, even though we're outside of each other's bubble, she's dropped things off. I'll give her some fish. My dad doesn't like Kahawai. I don't know why you don't like it, Dad. It's such a good fish, but I would drop some off to him, but yeah, he doesn't really like it. And of course I'll be feeding my nephew Mikhail, so he needs a lot of protein. So that's where we'll go after this. This is so good. I swear, these herbs are just to die for on this, honestly. It's just such a beautiful combination. Olive oil, dill and parsley with the Cajun seasoning on the Kahawai. It's just a winner. Cooked in beef dripping. If you follow all those things, don't cook your fish too long, I promise you, you're going to love it. You're just going to love it. It may be hard to get the fresh fish. There's the other thing. This fish only died about an hour ago. It's pretty fresh. And the fact that I didn't bleed it makes no difference. I can't taste any difference. Bit of coloration, that's all. This is just divine. It's going to be one of those meals I'm always going to remember. Main vegetables as well. So everything on the plate except the olive oil and the Cajun seasoning I've got myself. Going to come back later on tonight. There you going? Yeah. Oh, yeah, mate. You know, I recognise you. Jeez.
I got a head on this.
You been working today? Just we're enjoying that fire. What'd you go with us, boy? Do you want some fish to take?
No, you're right.
You sure?
Yeah. Make it in there. Have you emptied your trailer yet?
What's that?
Have you emptied your trailer yet?
No, only. Look at the size of this one here, look. Beauty, eh?
Yeah, it would have been a little scrappy bugger.
That was a good one, eh? It's cracking.
Nice.
I'm gonna go and drop some off to Aoi.
Oh, yeah.
I just had a feed myself and cook some up for Mikhail.
Oh, nice.
And I just had one now, it's beautiful. Yeah, no, trailer's still got junk in it because the refuge station told me not to go down there. They said, oh, it's too busy for the first weekend at Warby. They've got a backlog of stuff, eh?
Oh, yeah. So say when it's empty, let us know and I'll fucking fill it all up with the rest of my wood.
Well, I won't say no, but it's good wood, burning good.
Yeah.
G'day, mate. There you go, eh? There you go. Hey, Pee-Pee. I can see Pee-Pee in the kennel. Hey, Nada. Good girl. Always going to be so stoked. She hasn't had fresh fish for like 5 weeks. First time. Anybody home? Keep 2 meters apart, so place the bowl on the ground. This is Cuzzy, everyone, you know who he is. Oh, I got some fish, look at this, man. I caught heat. Can we have a look in here, are we? Have a look. And I've already had some to eat. Look at the size of this one.
Wow.
I know.
Nice size.
I know. I think you needed a bigger bowl, are we?
Longer.
Oh, this will do. This will do. I'm going to give you this big one because it's a really nice sashimi fish. So, look at that. How many do you want? I'll do a little wee one for Cuzzy to eat by itself. Fry it up as a wee baby one. There's plenty of fish there. We can catch more another day. These are good sized fish, man. This was a huge amount of fish, eh?
Thank you.
You're welcome. What have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to give some to Hillary and some to Margaret and some for Mikhail for dinner tonight. So I'm doing these fish here. I'm filling them for Hillary and she's bought me a present. What have you bought me?
I brought you a big pile of horse poo.
A big pile of She bought me a big pile of horse poo.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm lucky. That's about as close as we're allowed to get. Was that on the side of the road?
Yeah.
Was that horse poo down the road there?
Yeah. Yeah, it was too good to go past it. So,
That's for my garden.
yeah.
You come bearing gifts. Well, I'm going to give you some fish. Sit down, B, for your horse poo.
Let's go.
Hippo. Oh, you like that, don't you? That'll make a coat shine. Mikhail just given you your chunky, has he? Are you going to want this as well then? Eh? Or not? You going to want that? Good boy. Come on. So I've given Mikhail a couple of fish.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
That's for Hillary and Margaret.
You sure love it.
Well, I hope she enjoys it. It's fresh fish. Bag of horse poo for the garden. And the dogs can have the rest of this. These guys have already had their possum, so I'm not sure. Do you want some pace? Hey, pace. You gonna eat that up? Hey? He's gonna take it. He's gonna eat it. Okay. You've had yours, Bruno. G'day. Hey? You want some? I know you like it. You gonna get some there, Biggs? Here, Bigsy. Here, Bigsy. Here you go, mate. Here you go. Good boy. Eat up. You've already killed a chicken today, you little bastard. Eat up. Come on. I know she'll be into that. She'll eat the whole bloody lot. Bruno doesn't beat her to it. Well, Bruno's allowed it too. Yeah, Bigsy, get him another one. Bigsy. Here, mate. Good tucker. Everybody get some. And Ducky's still laying eggs, so she can turn that into eggs. And Bruno's getting all the goodness out of that. He's already had his fish. Good boy. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, mate. I hope you guys enjoyed this clip. I'm heading back to the houseboat. Get a night's sleep. Dog's all fed, everybody's got some fish. Mikhail's cooking his up on the house truck over there. I'm fed. Been a big day, but a good day. Be good. Can't be good then. Be careful. See you later.